Well, Dave, the Badger defense is going to have a lot of changes with a lot of guys leaving from last year. First of all, tell us about the 2014 recruiting class. Did you get what you needed there?
We did. There's so many guys that we have to be able to try to replace, and I think the first thing is you can't be the same defense that you were before. And so we were really stout up front. We had some veteran guys, not only in the D-line spots, but in the linebacker spots. We did not move them as much as we've moved in the past, being at other stops along the way. And we felt that played to their strengths. And so with those guys leaving and new guys coming in, I think we're going to be quicker, we're going to be faster, we're not going to be as big, and so we're going to have to slant and stunt and blitz more, which we're comfortable with. And, this class built upon those types of principles in terms of having as much speed on the field as we can, and I'm looking forward to seeing them go in fall camp.
So some of the new guys will be pressed into action fairly soon then?
Yes, I think you look at some of the defensive end spots, we have to build some depth there. I feel good about the two local recruits here, both Hirschfield and Sheehy, and then you look at the defensive back spots. I think last year it was quite a search to try to find the 6-foot, 200-pound guy that could play over a slot when it's three receivers. They could potentially play in the box versus a spread run game, the quarterback run game, and all that. And we've recruited about 3 of them, possibly 4 of them in this class that can play first down, second down, and third down, and not have to come off the field and run sideline to sideline, play man-to-man if need be on a tight end. And so you're excited about that, and it gives you a lot of versatility.
Recruiting for a 3-4 defense versus a 4-3 defense. Challenging, different?
It is different. I think in a 4-3 defense, your pass rushers come from the defensive ends. In a 3-4 defense, your pass rushers are about everybody with the exception of your field corner. And so you can't really look for, say for example, if there's a stand-up guy that is a pass rusher, well, he's going to have to drop in coverage at times too. So you're looking for the best athlete. Give me the best athletes, and I'll put them in the front 7, and we'll blitz them, we'll drop them, we'll do everything in between. And so I think when it's working and you're clicking, you've got the offense, the O-line, the quarterback not knowing who the 4th or 5th rusher is, and it gives you versatility on, say, a quarterback look over or just an audible to go from it's coming from the field, it's coming from the boundaries, coming from up the gut. And like I say, I feel like we've done that in getting speed. There's a running back that's at safety. There's a receiver that's playing safety, kids that were in high school. There is a quarterback that we're going to move to linebacker. And so as opposed to looking, say, just at high school linebackers or high school safeties, we tried to open it up, look at the best athlete. And that's a whole other paradigm. And I think we've identified that well and got the guys we wanted.
With the guys that are coming back, how much more comfortable you think they'll be in the second year of the 3-4?
I'm excited about it. I know that we try to rep as many people as we can, and playing in the bowl definitely helped us well because we're able to get reps for our younger players. But I think just when I harken back to last year around this time, and it was just because no one knew anything, and the rules stipulate you really can't do too much between now and spring ball, and so spring ball is really the first true time that you're really doing much anything. And so we're so far ahead of where we were last year, and we should be. And I think repping guys early and getting them and getting their feet wet, so to speak, that's definitely going to help us. And so the confidence level is so much higher than where it was.
Here's some bad news. Chris Borland's gone.
Correct.
How do you make up for that?
Yeah, we've started our breakdowns defensive staff-wise looking at tape, and that always comes up. We had a little bit of a breakdown here, but Chris came on over and made it right. Or, hey, that thing broke contained, but there's Chris. He's an A-gap player over here, but he's making the play over there. And believe me, that is on tape. And so I think the difference is from last year's team where we had some real physical big guys that really did their job well and took 2 guys, 2 gaps and played up front. I think we're going to be slanting and moving more, and I think just the overall athleticism I'm excited about. And so I'd have to look at all 11 to make up for that production because there is like you say, quite a bit of production that just walked on out of here.
Okay.